Let's take a look at this row of controls at the top of the Ableton Live window. First, we have the Midi overdub button. This is used in the other window, the arrangement view. When you want to add Midi notes onto existing clips, you press that, and then when you record additional Midi notes, the original Midi notes will not disappear. Here we have the automation arm button. When this is enabled, you can record automation in real time. If you change a setting that already has automation applied to it, this button will light up. If you press it, then that track or that clip will go back to its original automation settings. This is a very interesting button, the MIDI capture button. It was introduced in Ableton Live 10, and I'm going to go over that in more detail in a later video. And this is the most important button for this video, the session record button. Now, once I record onto a MIDI clip here, then this button will go away, and we'll need to use this button to add notes to it. Let me give you an example. Okay, and as you can see, I just recorded some MIDI. My track was record armed, and I pressed the circle in the clip slot to create a new clip. Now I want to add a snare onto this clip, but that option to record is gone, so I'm going to use my session record button. Voila. If you want to take clips from the session view window and record them into the arrangement view window, that's not hard to do. There are actually a couple of ways. One, I could click and hold a clip and then hit the tab key to go to the arrangement view window while still pressing down on my mouse. And this drags the clip onto that track. Another way to do it is to press the global record button. I want to make sure I'm at bar 1, so I hit stop and it goes back to bar 1. And I'm going to trigger this clip and then press my space bar to stop the session. Now this is set to play and it's ready to go. It's primed. I'm going to click the record button, and now it's playing. The session is recording, and if I look at my arrangement view window, you can see it recording there in real time. If I want to add clips, I can do that. And because my trigger is set to 1 bar, I don't have to worry about the tempo being off or one of my clips coming in at the wrong time. I can switch clips on the same track, but I can't play more than one clip on one track at a time. If I want to play, for instance, the B1 playing and the beat 1 simultaneously, I would have to have them on separate tracks. That's the only real limitation to the session view window. Now, if I hit the tab key and go to my arrangement view, you can see that it has recorded the clips that I triggered. But notice that they are grayed out. If I want the arrangement view window to be the window that's in charge, I need to click the Back to Arrangement button. Now the clips have been set to play in this order, so when I hit play, this window is in charge. If I make any changes to the playback in the session view window, for instance, if I use my B1 playing, followed by the offbeat claps coming in at a different spot, then I'll need to press the Back to Arrangement button again to go back to the original arrangement. There's also a Back to Arrangement button in the session view window if I were to trigger a clip Now a back to arrangement button pops up here too. Now that's the basic layout and flow of the session view window. In the next several videos, I'm going to show you how we can use session view to experiment with a lot of different drum beats, percussion loops, and styles for our remix project.